Topic, of course, is the Pretty Little Liars reboot. And okay, what are your thoughts?
Don't do it. I mean, if they're gonna do it, but I wouldn't recommend them do it. I mean, the spinoff, it what one season,
Yeah.
the Perfectionists. I mean, that okay, maybe that should have told them okay, maybe not, but they did say it's gonna have a whole new cast. Whereas the Perfectionist, it had a couple of the old ones from the original series. Now, I think they should have just stopped with the original series at maybe. I probably think they could have done that in 3 seasons. All that went through that was just horrible.
Pretty Little Liars. For those who don't know, Pretty Little Liars about these four girls that end up getting caught up in this
Four, then it
crazy,
turns to five, six,
this
seven,
crazy
eight.
conspiracy in this town with all of these secrets, which they keep always emphasizing the word secrets. It's a drama, a teen drama, but it has some thrilling moments to it as well, and of course romance. And there was a lot that I liked about Pretty Little Liars. But there was just as much stuff that I didn't like about the show. And you're right, they did come off with like what, three spinoffs, two spinoffs.
Yeah, there was another one too.
But that lame boy, I don't like
Yeah,
him. That lame ass boy.
Caleb
Yeah, I hate that character. I hate his character. But
Ravenwood.
yeah,
That's what it's called, Ravenwood or something
I
like
get.
that.
I never watch it. Probably never gonna watch it because I did not like that character. Like for no reason whatsoever. I hate him. He sucks. But anyways, they had a spin-off series, and I kind of was interested with the spin-off when the second one, when Alice and Mona, and then their
Allison.
yeah, whatever her name is. But you know what I'm saying. I was kind of interested in that one. How they went about it with the teens and this big conspiracy again, I didn't like. But this thing where this group were monitoring everybody, like I thought that was an interesting concept. But just the execution of it pretty much is what I didn't like about it. But as far as a reboot, if they would have worked Pretty Little Liars kind of like how they did American Horror Story, maybe I could go with that. Where each season is like a different set of people. I'm not gonna say girls, I'm not gonna say teens, but people. They get caught up in these weird conspiracies, whether it be murder, whether it be extortion, or something like that. Each season was different, or like every 2 seasons it switches it up or something. Then fine, I guess that would have been cool. Like it goes back to what I was saying about this latest season with the surveillance thing. I'm like, that's actually an interesting premise, but the way that they've done the series so far.
I mean, the way they started off Pretty Little Liars, I mean, for its time when it did come out, it was for, I guess, our teen group, but I didn't watch it until, like now. So going back and looking at it, I'm like, no, there's no way that any of that could remotely happen. Like, okay, for teen girls to be doing all that and for them to experience all that, and I know they want to make it a good show, but
You gotta be realistic.
yeah, none of that was realistic. I think what they went through, and then going on, and then the spinoff, and now this.
Like I said, if they would have did it like that, different seasons with different scenarios, cool. If there were different seasons, different scenarios, different girls, cool. I've been good with that. But since it wasn't that, and they're trying to reboot it, and I'm like, no. Especially a lot of the stuff that I didn't like about.
I mean, basically, after a while, you got tired of hearing about Allison, who was who, and
Characters keep making literal bad decisions.
right, every single time a bad decision. None of them thinking was like, okay, let me move or let me do something. I don't get myself in a situation.
Yeah, I wish
No.
that they would have dived into why the parents just didn't move. They all seemed well to do. They all had money, so
Right.
movie wasn't an issue. And I did like the fact that the show just didn't have any character development.
No.
But I'm just gonna say one more thing about Pretty Little Liars and I'm gonna let it go for now. So we actually get into a full-on discussion about the actual series. And I still don't understand the relationship dynamic. Everybody that liked each other in like the first season ends up marrying like season 7. I'm like, that's not how life works.
Right. And of course, I already told you what I didn't like about the whole Ezra and Arya thing. I don't think that was right. It was like they was encouraging teenagers to go out and get it on with their teachers. And
then they kept doing it, and they
right.
kept doing it, and they kept doing it, and they kept doing it. Just they beat the hell out that damn dead horse. I'll tell you that. But as far as a reboot for Pretty Little Liars, a part of me kind of wants to see if somebody can actually do it, but do it good. Do a good version of it. But if they following the same formula than before, then no. That's it for me.
But of course, we'll be back when we have more on that. All we know right now is, yes, it is getting a reboot.